Man and animals are in reality vehicles and conduits of food, tombs of animals, hostels of death, coverings that consume, deriving life by the death of others. Our life is made by the death of others. Each man is always in the middle of the surface of the earth and under the zenith of his own hemisphere and over the center of the earth. The mind of the painter must resemble a mirror, which always takes the color of the object. It reflects and is completely occupied by the images of as many objects as are in front of it. How many emperors and how many princes have lived and died, and no record of them remains, and they only sought to gain dominions and riches in order that their fame might be everlasting. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Water is the driving force of all nature. Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a life well spent brings happy death. Tears come from the heart and not from the brain. Learning never exhausts the mind. Every action needs to be prompted by a motive. The poet ranks far below the painter in the representation of visible things, and far below the musician in that of invisible things. There are four powers: memory and intellect, desire and covetousness. The two first are mental, and the others sensual. The three senses, sight, hearing, and smell, cannot well be prevented. Touch and taste not at all. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. Our body is dependent on heaven, and heaven on the spirit. I love those who can smile in trouble, who can gather strength from distress, and grow brave by reflection. 'Tis the business of little minds to shrink, but they whose heart is firm, and whose conscience approves their conduct, will pursue their principles unto death. For once you have tasted flight, you will walk the earth with your eyes turned skywards, for there you have been, and there you will long to return. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards ship without a rudder and compass, and never knows where he may cast. While I thought that I was learning how to live, I have been learning how to die. To such an extent does nature delight and abound in variety that among her trees there is not one plant to be found which is exactly like another, and not only among the plants, but among the boughs, the leaves, and the fruits. You will not find one which is exactly similar to another.